What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on what the Buffalo Sabres should do with the 8th pick in the upcoming 2013 National Hockey League Draft. Buffalo, they're just coming off firing Lindy Ruff. Ralston's at the helm now. Time to make a statement with a pretty high pick for the Sabres. And, this is a very deep draft. They should definitely get a high-quality player. In my opinion, is they should draft the best player available, to put it bluntly. Whoever they think the best player is, they should draft. And, because they got enough organizational holes, and those holes could be further compounded by, Ryan Miller getting traded. If Miller gets traded, if they do something with former Rookie of the Year Tyler Myers, if they move Vanek or any of those guys, and that's what you got to do. Buffalo got 2 first-round picks, so in both cases they should talk about it, which is the 8th pick and I believe the 16th pick, which they got from Minnesota. But I think it's definitely. I mean, if they draft 2 forwards, if they draft 2 defensemen, in my mock draft, the latest mock draft, I'm taking Rasmus Ristolainen, a Finnish defenseman with the 8th pick, and then Valentin Zykov, forward, for Bakehomo on the queue. Obviously, Russian kid, with the 16th pick, excuse me. And I think something along those lines. If they can get a forward and a defenseman in the second round, get Spencer Martin or Eric Comrie, guy like that, or maybe even take Vakale. You really don't need a goalie when you got Enroth, but the Boston Bruins proved last year, draft a goalie in the first round if you can. But looking back, I think Buffalo definitely has too many holes to fill to take Vakale with either of those picks. But I think logically, taking Comrie in the second round would be a good move. He's a project goalie, give him time to develop, take care of all that. But with regards to the 8th pick and the 16th pick, skilled forward and all-around defenseman, I guess, to put it bluntly. Whatever they think the best move is, maybe take Hunter Shankaruk. I think Nikushkin will be off the board for sure. Donnell Nurse probably be off the board by then. Although, Edmonton could take Ristolainen, and then I guess they take Donnell Nurse. That's something to think about. But, they've got some pretty good options. They're in a good situation organizationally where, getting a couple impact players here down the line can drastically change the organization's short and long-term future. Drafting well is the key to success. Obviously, signing good free agents, making smart trades is important, but you've got to draft well if you want to succeed consistently in the NHL. And Elias Lindholm might be a nice pick, too, for them. I can see him fitting up there in Buffalo, but they've got a lot of holes to fill, so they've got to take the best player available approach and do what's best for the team. What they think is best. I think too often teams get caught up. Well, we need to draft forward here. Just do what you can, fill in the gaps, and it's going to be a long rebuilding process in Buffalo. This draft will be, the tip of the iceberg because, like I said, guys are going to get moved this summer. I really see a complete organizational overhaul coming to Buffalo, and drafting a few pretty good players in this draft will definitely help that rebuilding process, expedite it. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on what the Buffalo Sabres should do with the 8th and 16th picks in the draft. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season, playoffs, off-season, and beyond. Later, guys.